my friend that doesn't want.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on a.k.a. Sports.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy between the Minnesota Vikings taking on another team from the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. The first Super Bowl of the new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. Gets fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
This guy from
Sorry about that, guys. He had to plug in his new mic. I mean his new controller. Because the other controller was weird. I got Zadarius Smith.
On first and 10, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Right? Just saying that has nothing to do with his real name. It's not even close to his real name, but it's...
They go play action.
Yeah.
Cousins.
Oh, you got lucky there.
Got his man complete.
He walked out there.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. To try again after the sack. Cousins. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. Trevor Davis, deep for Green Bay.
That's what he doesn't want me saying his real name. He wants me to...
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Packers drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Let's switch gears, talk about Matt LaFleur, what he did in his first season as Green Bay comes back out here, Charles. 13-3. And really, by all accounts, exceeding expectations. A win over Seattle in the divisional round, and then that 49er run game, and Raheem Mostert did them in. But where do they go from here looking forward to Matt LaFleur's second season?
Yeah, can you believe 13-3 probably won't win Coach of the Year.
I know, right?
No, John Harbaugh in Baltimore, Kyle Shanahan getting to the Super Bowl with San Francisco. But still, as you said, an incredible first year for a rookie head coach. I think where they go from here is this. Continue to fortify the offensive line because Brian Bulaga's been there for a while at right tackle. I think on the defensive front, they've got to get some more players there because the run game, as you mentioned, Raheem Mostert just ran them out of town on that one. And I think they've got to continue to find receivers for Aaron Rodgers. Because right now it's Devontae Adams, the tight ends, up and down. The second receiver, third receiver, up and down. Aaron second receiver, so they've got to fix that. If so, this team will continue to have success and continue to contend for Super Bowls.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go to Adams, because that's like the only person I can throw to.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And
his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow.
And the Vikings pick up the football.
Wow.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Nathan's good.
Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football.
Let's
On the ground.
go, boys.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow.
But now they're probably no longer.
But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Thank you.
Floating on him, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Something quarterbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but they really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. And now look at this, big game by Fuller. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads, and definitely more decisive. Rifle it in there every now and then.
23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I literally tried to just jump over you. I know.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Thank you.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first. After 1.
Let's go.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run it with Williams. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Oh, he fakes a spike. That's to his running back, complete. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. Let's start the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
On second down, Cook. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Play fake. Cousins. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Preston Smith, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Well, he obviously read man coverage there, partner. He got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then it curls back inside for the completion.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Man open, and St. Brown has got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you said that, I thought you meant like the league doesn't allow it. He's like,
on play
yeah,
action.
the league doesn't allow it, but
he's got it. That's St. Brown, touchdown Packers. Of this Super Bowl, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
It's 127.
Passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The connection made. It's Graham. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the Charleston,
They were supposed
not
to
in your
kick it
favor.
farther. They didn't kick
Run your
it far
offense
enough.
out there.
That's
Put it
not
on
my
the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
I know you're throwing it.
A first down throw for Cousins. And a little floater there is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
That's just great, right? Wait, what? I thought he got injured. Never mind.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Done by Jair Alexander. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, had held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters, and somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Rodgers now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Rodgers going to throw again. And that's complete to Adams.
Yes, I actually got some time.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not? Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, Or they just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And this one hauled in by Rudolph.
You kind of have to get a touchdown like right about an hour. I'll give you one chance, and it's going to be the easiest chance you're ever going to have.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Now Cousins, open man is Thielen is complete. They'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Final play of the half, Cousins. It's caught at the 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. So the halftime show. The Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Bye. See ya. Thanks for having me. Yep.